TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Well, I'll tell you, Eliana, it's a great show for you to make your debut on. Looking to have one heck of a matchup here. Uju making her Mission Pro debut. Emmy Camacho has been around for a few shows now, but still looking to make her name here. And Mission Pro, we'll see what the future holds for these two women.
Absolutely. The Nigerian-born competitor, Uju, taking on the wholesome Emmy Camacho. I've seen a lot of Emmy Camacho across a multitude of states. I've seen her here in San Antonio, up in Dallas, all the way to Vicksburg, Mississippi. Emmy Camacho has been making the rounds in this professional wrestling sport that we know and love. And, folks, one thing is for certain, she has learned a lot of different tricks of the trade within her less than 2-year career that she has spent traveling around the United States. She's going to be trying to employ those here tonight against Uju.
And Emmy Camacho, the wholesome one, you heard she's definitely the crowd favorite going in. Chance of Emmy before we really got underway here. And here we go.
Yeah, collar elbow tie-up here between both women and Uju. We see her finding the strength advantage, so to speak, in this matchup. Eliana, who might you be gunning for in a matchup of this nature? We're seeing the strength versus the stamina and the agility of Emmy Camacho.
I don't care what anybody has to say. I am definitely going for Emmy Camacho. Emmy has been one of the girls that I've been following since she started her wrestling career. And she has improved so much, and I have no doubt that she's going to win the match tonight.
Very solid prediction. Many people would agree with you. But Uju bringing her own skill set to the table for how good that does her there, catching that boot to the stomach from Emmy Camacho. Nonetheless, trying to make something happen.
Well, trying to make something happen, but keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Uju is making her debut here tonight in San Antonio, Texas for Mission Pro Wrestling. The facts are the facts. Emmy Camacho does not know what to expect. She surely did not see coming at her. That what a maneuver there, those strikes there.
Absolutely, the double overhand chop by Uju to Emmy Camacho in the corner, and just a single one more time.
Once again, but Emmy Camacho trying to do everything in her power. Going to have to reach deep into the wheelhouse if you want to pick up a victory over Uju tonight.
Very, very true.
Now out of the corner is Uju. Running elbow strike there. Eliana, the strength of Uju as a competitor, it's incomparable with anything else.
Yes. Oof. Uju has such brutal strength, but you know what? Emmy Camacho is probably one of the favorite wrestlers I love. I love her. She is so energetic. She is so sweet and she is so kind. And I believe she's worked hard up until this tonight.
Absolutely.
She would win.
Emmy Camacho has shown time in and time out that wholesome spirit has willed her to victory after victory. She's looking to do that here tonight live in Mission Pro Wrestling.
I mean, I don't disagree with either one of you. I mean, nobody's questioning the spirit of Emmy Camacho here, but as we've seen at multiple points throughout the night, spirit, heart, that only gets you so far when you're in there with an opponent, especially someone like Uju, who is just taking it to her right now. I have to think Emmy Camacho may have her work cut out for her.
But this is also about strategy and how you plan things. Just because an opponent has brutal strength, that does not mean that you can actually win by strategizing and watching how your opponent fights. So she might have the upper hand, but you don't know what Emmy Camacho has up under her sleeve.
Absolutely. You have no idea what Emmy Camacho is planning. It's that in-ring IQ that we speak on countless times here in professional wrestling. But Uju, that IQ means nothing to her. She knows all about her own abilities in this ring. The brute force and strength of Uju is incomparable.
As Emmy Camacho is finding out right now, just Uju kind of having her way so far in the match between the kicks and now forearms, just pushing Emmy Camacho back into the corner.
And with all due respect, Emmy Camacho has done a fantastic job of battling back, trying to keep some consistent footing in a matchup of this nature. It's incredibly difficult, especially against a competitor the size with the strength advantage that Uju has.
And then again, Uju is using all her strength right now, so she could possibly wear herself out towards the end of the match. So we also have to keep an eye on that as well.
That's a very good point, Eliana. And one I don't think we may be talking about enough here is Uju, clearly with the size and strength advantage, but how does the stamina come into play? Like you said, she might be running the risk of just running out of gas in the tank as Emmy Camacho.
A beautiful head scissors whip there from Emmy Camacho. You have to know, I've seen this woman's cardio regimen, and it is intense. It is unlike anything which I or anyone at this broadcast booth could feasibly accomplish. And one thing is for certain, that plays into her matchup right now. This technical ability as well, trained at the DFW All-Pro Wrestling Academy by Professional Wrestling's own Lou Gotti. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Got me completely off guard.
Oh my gosh.
Rolling her up, Emmy Camacho picks up the victory.
TitleMatchNetwork.com